Back here on Harlow, I've already got our new pickup coil ready to rock. It only goes in one way. Note, so there's that little detent down there. So you go in there like so, and then we put our cap and rotor back on, and we will give her a shot. All right, so everything's in. We're gonna cross our fingers. All right, so we still have crank no start. I have the key on right now because I'm trying to see. I bet there's a wiring issue now, because when we wiggled and monkeyed with this yesterday, it actually worked. So I get to chase that. All right, so here's our connectors. Here's our new key is on, by the way. We get nothing when you plug in a new one. Plug in the old one, I still just got it hanging out in here. Look at that. That's strange. That's very strange. So when we probe the 3-pin connector, we have damn near 9 volts there on the center pin. Go over to this one here. We should have 5-volt reference. We do. So we have power to... So anyway, power to the lead. I'm assuming our brand new crank trigger thingamajigger, you know, pickup coil. Is it bad? That would make sense. But it's silly, but been there, done that. Alright, so I want to see if the distributor's even spinning at this point, because we're getting power and everything. So I gotta pull this bitch off, and it's loose, which is very questionable and kind of scary. I don't like that. Alright, timing belt looks good. So I'm gonna set this down and crank it, and we're gonna see. Okay, I'm gonna go crank the car. We're gonna see if that spins. Then if that's the case, we'll get to pull a dizzy out and pray we can get one. See what happens. Okay, so we have time. So our issue is in the distributor itself, it looks like. So I'm going to pull that out, and we shall see what we got. Alright, so I've got the bolt out for the distributor. Pull out the hold down. And there's the intriguing... Oh shit, that ain't coming out. So I should be able to turn this by now. It doesn't even want to come out. There's a pry bar. Also note, that mark and that mark, something spun that with force to get that far over, because those marks are supposed to be lined up. You know, somebody did this before when they timed it, apparently. Yeah, if it munched in there, we're not going to be having a good day. But let me get something to get this out. Okay, so it took some tapping with a hammer to get her over where she's supposed to be. And now you can at least turn it, but Oh boy. Uh-oh. That's definitely not good. Mainly because whatever chunks went flying off of here, they're in the motor somewhere. Shit. Well, this is definitely bad news for Scott. Because that's gonna be no friggin' bueno. So there's the drive and the drive gear, and you can see on top of the gear there's like filings. See in the block, there's some chunkies and galling, because that thing spun. And when that's clamped down, boys and girls, this baby does not spin when it's clamped down. Wow. That's not good. So I want to crank it and see if that still turns or if we broke some more stuff. But either way, this thing's definitely going to have to come out and be gone through, because I would not trust running it by just stabbing a distributor and praying. You know what I mean? So let me figure out how to set this down to where it'll sort of kind of stay where I want it. Maybe. Wow, it actually stayed. All that stuff through the motor, those two pins on the drive for the distributor. So I do not recommend just slamming a distributor in here and hoping for the best, because that's bad, boys and girls. That's real bad. Like, you don't know how much that cast shit shattered or anything.